Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Curse of Monkey Island. In the last episode we got into this crossfire between Elaine Morley's soldiers and LeChuck's undead pirates, and then we were snatched as a prisoner into LeChuck's pirate ship and met Wally there as well. We then managed to get out of the ship while also sinking it in the process. However, while we were there we also found this big diamond ring we then gave to Elaine Morley when we proposed to her. Or when Siperos proposed to her, to be more specific. However, it turns out that the ring had a terrible voodoo curse on it, and right now Elaine, well, let's just say that she's quite literally worth her weight in gold. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist that pun. But anyway, yeah, so that's what happened, and now we must find a way how to turn her back to normal. So let's take a closer look at Elaine.
It's Elaine. I've got to change her back somehow.
Yeah, I agree, Guybrush. You can't sex her if she's all gold like that. So anyway, where are we? Because when I was a kid, I always thought that this is the Monkey Island. For the whole time I thought that this was the Monkey Island, but no, it isn't. So let's see, there is quite conveniently a sign here. So let's see, where are we exactly?
It says, "Welcome to Puerto Pollo, from the Plunder Island Poultry Brotherhood."
Guybrush, yeah, you read it wrong. It says Puerto Pollo. That's what it says. Kidding. I know that it's pronounced like that. So judging from the name, I assume that this is or was some sort of a Spanish or maybe even Portuguese colony of some sort. Actually, I don't know if you noticed, but in the last episodes in the opening movie cinematic, you could see some of the soldiers fighting on Elaine's side, and I could see their helmets, and they were obviously the Spanish expedition colonists' helmets. They were obviously Spanish, so I assume that this place was or is a Spanish colony. So anyway, I think that the first thing we should do is to explore this island and see where we can go. However, there is one item that we can pick up straight away, and it's this glowing ember right here.
It's a glowing ember left over from the battle.
Well, pick it up with your bare hands.
Ouch!
Well, let's hope that thing doesn't burn through your pants. That would be quite tragic. And there's a sign here and a feral chicken.
It's an informative plaque put up by the Plunder Island Naturalist Society. Plunder Island feral chicken, one of Plunder Island's most common fauna and the animal for which our capital of Puerto Pollo is named.
Alright. Feral chickens, huh?
Neat.
Neat. More like meat.
I don't think so.
Yeah, alright, so we can pick it up. Talk to the feral chicken.
Do you know any rousing pirate stories?
I guess not. Alright, so let's leave this area and voodoo markings.
Mysterious.
Alright, so let's leave this area, and actually, I think that the very first thing we are going to do now is to go and meet this one familiar face. And this is the map. So the fort is there, and there's the Puerto Pollo, I take it, and there's another pirate ship over there in the darkness like that. So mysterious and sinister. But anyway, let's go to this ship here. How the hell did that ship get in there? I don't know. And then let's go to the wrecked ship. Oh.
Ah!
Except that Murray is there.
I am Murray, the invincible demonic skull. I bring you warning from the infernal realms. Do not go farther into the swamp. Turn back. Turn back. Darkness will envelop you.
Well, shit. I guess we have to go back now. Well, let's see. How do we get all the way up there? What are you doing up there? Do you know anything about lifting curses? I'm about to stay and chat, but I've got to go. Yeah, let's ask the first one.
How'd you get all the way up there?
Through sheer force of will.
I doubt it.
Alright, there was a bunch of those weird voodoo kids. They found me on shore and put me on top of this spike all the time, thinking they were so funny.
Alright, and do you need help to get down from there?
Do you need me to help you down?
Help! I need no help from you foolish mortals. I am Murray, the all-powerful demonic skull.
Okay, just thought I'd ask.
Don't get me wrong, I do appreciate the offer.
Well, at least he's polite. He might be evil and invincible demonic skull, but at least he's polite. So, do you know anything about curses?
Do you know anything about lifting curses?
Oh, right, I know a lot about lifting curses. That's why I'm a disembodied talking skull, sitting on top of a spike in the middle of a swamp.
You seem bitter.
I'm sorry, it's been a rough day.
Yeah, I can understand that. And I think that we are also partly the reason why he's so bitter. So, why didn't we ask you this already? What are you doing up there? Well, since we don't have any other option besides leaving, let's ask this.
What are you doing up there?
I am standing as a testament,
Standing?
hanging as a testament to the power of the forces of evil that will one day claim victory over the entire earth.
Right.
How long are you gonna keep doing that?
As long as it takes.
Must get pretty dull up there, I suppose.
Never! The powers of darkness are never dull. We will one day prove that... Oh, who am I trying to fool? I'm bored out of my skull. Figuratively speaking, of course.
Of course. Of course.
You seem restless.
Oh, I don't know. It's just that not many people come through this swamp.
What would you rather be doing?
I need to be out among the lesser people, terrifying them and causing pain and misery.
That would make you happy?
Yes, happy in a dark, demonic way.
I'd love to stay and chat, but I gotta go.
Guess we are done with him. So now let's go to into this ship here, because there is one particular person whom I'm sure you are very familiar with, if you have played the previous Monkey Island games. All right, but let's see what we can pick up here. Oh, don't. And so, gumball machine.
Admiral Sweetum's Bit O Jerky Bubblegum. 5 cents.
Bit of jerky, huh? Not sure if I want to know how those taste. So, in order to get some gum out of it, we need to use these wooden nickels.
Wow, I got a whole pack of gum.
Neat. So now we got a pack of gum. So that's one thing that we can get from here. What else have we got here? Paste.
It's a bottle of paste.
Can you pick it up? Yes, we can. Toy scissors? You're not gonna need them, are you?
I don't want those dull little scissors.
Yeah, I thought so. And then there's a pin.
It's a voodoo pin.
Pick it up. Oh,
What a relief.
okay. That was random. And then some voodoo dolls.
How cute. A paper voodoo doll.
Pick it up.
I don't need it.
Well, fine.
It's just a toy.
It is a toy, huh? Well, it certainly didn't look like it when you took off that pen. But now, let's call the person up here by pulling this alligator's tongue. It's the Voodoo Lady! Because no Monkey Island game is complete without a Voodoo Lady. That's a fact. Now, what do we have here? Who are you and how did you just appear like that? Well, that's kind of stupid question, Guybrush. Don't I know you from somewhere? Yeah, that's kind of appropriate question. Boy, have I got some stories to tell you. Nice place, I love what you have done with it. Well, let's go with this.
Don't I know you from somewhere?
We have known each other for a very long time, Guybrush Threepwood. You've been through much, so it is understandable that you have forgotten me. We met on Melee Island when you were first trying to become a pirate.
Hang on a second. Are we gonna do one of those flashback things? They always make me nauseous.
No, I'll make this quick. I twice helped you defeat the evil pirate LeChuck, first by preparing the voodoo antidote,
I'm starting to remember.
and then again by helping you prepare a voodoo doll of his zombie form.
That's right.
That's right. Now even I remember as well. So, well, this is a quite stupid question to ask at this point. You have helped so much, and I still don't know your name. Yeah, of course we know. Her name is the Voodoo Lady. That's what we call her. And also, why was her voice echoing like that? I don't know. Anyway, well, let's say this.
You've helped so much, and I still don't know your name.
I am known by many names on many different islands. But names have little importance. You should know this more than anyone, Guybrush Threepwood.
Yes, you're right. Hey, are you making fun of me?
I wouldn't dream of it.
I was thinking the exact same thing here. I was thinking that, wait, are you making fun of me right now? I mean, we are Guybrush Threepwood, the mighty pirate that everyone knows of.
Boy, have I got some stories to tell you.
Stories? Yes, well, I'm sensing a great disturbance. I have to go.
But I've got to tell you about LeChuck and Elaine.
I'm going to disappear now in a big flash of light. Cover your eyes.
No, wait. It started back on Dinky Island. I knew LeChuck was close.
I'll be disappearing here any moment.
Okay, no stories.
Aw, no story time with Guybrush.
Nice place. I love what you've done with it.
Thank you. You'll have to excuse the mess. The kids came over to play with their paper voodoo dolls. They're adorable children. Would you like to see some pictures?
No, please, no. For the love of all that is good and holy, no. I can think of anything I would hate more. Now that's kinda rude, Guybrush. Let's go with this.
Perhaps later.
You don't have the guts.
There's no time for that now. I sense that something terrible has happened.
Hey, you're good. Something terrible has happened. I finally proposed to Elaine.
Congratulations. That doesn't sound so
And when I placed the engagement ring on her hand, she was placed under a horrible pirate curse and trapped for eternity as a solid gold statue.
Oh, that explains it. I was struck with a wave of overwhelming hatred and anger.
Yeah, that LeChuck was a pretty mean guy.
I was talking about Elaine.
Well, there's no time to worry about that now. We have to hurry.
Do not panic, Guybrush. She will be safe until we can break the curse. You only have to worry about her being stolen. Where did you hide her?
Hide her? Yeah, we kind of forgot to do that, didn't we? I can tell you, it's too secret. I just remembered something. I have got to go. Oh shoot! All right, which one of these would be most amusing? I can tell you, it's a secret. Yeah, let's say this.
I can't tell you. It's too secret.
Very well. But I am very much relieved to hear that she is safe and...
I just remembered something I've got to do. See you around.
You didn't hide her. Go, Guybrush, hurry, before you're too late.
Well, of course we are too late.
Elaine! I've got to get her back. This is so embarrassing.
Indeed, it is, Guybrush.
Looks like I'm gonna need some more help.
Well, you done fucked it up. Again, Guybrush.
Someone's stolen Elaine.
That is unfortunate. It will be difficult to get her back.
Do you know who kidnapped her?
Not for certain, but I suspect that it's the mangy pirates anchored in Danger Cove.
Can you give me something to lift the curse?
No, LeChuck's curse is a very powerful one. Fueled by his anger and his intense frustration in dealing with the opposite sex. I have nothing here to lift so powerful a curse, but there is one way.
Great, tell me.
You have to replace the cursed ring with a pure one of greater or equal value. A good guideline is 2 months' salary.
Right. Where am I going to find a huge uncursed diamond ring? I have no idea this cursed stuff was so complicated. Isn't there a more budget, conscious way to lift this curse? This sounds hopeless. Let's talk about something else. Let's not give up just yet, Guybrush.
Isn't there a more budget-conscious way to lift this curse?
You should be able to do it with virtually no out-of-pocket expense.
Perfect. How?
Legends speak of a whopping big diamond ring on Blood Island.
Blood Island? I've never heard of it.
You will soon become quite familiar with it.
Oh yes, indeed we
But
will.
You must be careful, Guybrush. I have foreseen that your journey will be filled with peril and deception. I have also seen that Blood Island will be the place where you will die.
Oh, shit. So any huge uncursed rings on any other islands? Die? Did you say die? As in me? Dead? And you are saying this is a place I should go? That sounds like a really bad idea.
So, any huge uncursed rings on any other islands?
No. The value of the ring on Blood Island comes from its emotional significance. It represents a pure, true love, a power greater than any other.
Oh, that's sweet. I think I have something in my eye.
Do not mock the voodoo priestess.
Yeah, Guybrush. Oh, and the music changed. So how do I get there?
How do I get to Blood Island?
You will need 3 things. A map to Blood Island, for the journey is a long and dangerous one. A seaworthy ship to take you there. And an experienced crew.
Map, ship, and crew. Got it.
Yeah, sounds simple enough. But whether it's simple to get all those 3 is another question entirely. How will I find a ring?
Well, how will I find the ring on Blood Island?
All I can say is that I see a long and painful history connected with that ring. And I feel a great sadness associated with it. You will learn more once you have actually found the island.
Alright. You have to come with me.
Blood Island sounds dangerous. You have to come with me.
No, I cannot. I have lived on 3 different islands in the past 6 years. I do not wish to travel anymore. Besides, this derelict is still in escrow.
Shame. It would have been really cool if she became part of our crew. Anyway, but who will give me information and advice? Who will explain away gaping plot holes? But who will be the game's only female character? Well, Elaine is also a female character, right? I like the last 2 here. Now let's say this.
But who will explain away gaping plot holes? You've got to come. You're my only hope.
No, Guybrush. There is another.
Blood Island, here I come.
Well, alright. So who did you say kidnapped Elaine?
Who did you say kidnapped Elaine?
I suspect it was the work of the pirates anchored in Danger Cove.
So it must be those pirates on the ship on the darker side of the island. And who are these pirates exactly?
Who are these pirates?
No one knows.
Mysterious.
But people speak of strange, almost inhuman screams coming from their ship late into the night.
Creepy.
And their captain is a cruel, savage beast, the fiercest pirate ever to sail the Caribbean.
Blackbeard? That would be cool. So where is Danger Cove? Well, we do know where it is, but might as well ask.
Where's Danger Cove?
It is on the west side of the island. The way is extremely treacherous. Few men have seen Danger Cove and lived.
Figures.
Yes. This is going to be complicated, isn't it? Well, Guybrush, this is a point-and-click adventure game, so yes, it's going to be complicated. They always are.
This is gonna be complicated, isn't it?
You have no idea.
What's that?
Oh, I said good luck.
Well, they're gonna regret messing with my girlfriend.
Yes, indeed.
Danger Cove, huh? You might want to stay indoors. This could get messy.
And it is going to get quite messy. So, tell me again how to lift this curse. Well, we already know about that. I finally defeated LeChuck and his skeleton pirates.
I finally defeated LeChuck and his skeleton pirates.
True evil can never be destroyed completely.
But I heard him blow up and everything.
You'd be surprised at how much abuse an evil undead zombie pirate can take.
Yeah, indeed. How can I finally destroy him for good? I finally found Big Whoop and was enormously disappointed. Well, I must admit, I was also kinda disappointed at the ending of the second game. What makes you think LeChuck will be back? Because he's evil and he hates us. That's why.
Well, how can I finally destroy him for good?
No one knows. His power seems to grow with every incarnation. You may have dealt with him for now, but this respite can only be temporary at best.
Alright. And...
I finally found Big Whoop and was enormously disappointed.
Big Whoop is pure evil. You were lucky to escape alive.
I can't remember much about it. Just that I was expecting so much more and felt so let down.
Yes,
my
it
feelings
is the
exactly.
source of much of LeChuck's power.
I'm never going back there again.
I have foreseen otherwise.
Well,
You
shit.
will return to Big Whoop and confront LeChuck once again.
Alright, well that's good to know.
What makes you think LeChuck will be back?
Some men can search their entire lives and never discover their reason for being. LeChuck has found his, to perpetually rise from the dead and torment you and Elaine. It's what he does best.
Gee, when you put it that way, it's kind of hard to stay mad at him.
Yeah, it's kinda sad, really. So, what island is this anyway?
What island is this, anyway?
You have landed on Plunder Island.
Plunder Island. Sounds appropriately piratey.
Naturally. It's a sort of retirement community for ex-pirates and their spouses.
Sounds exciting.
Lately, there has been all too much excitement on the island. All centering around Governor Marley, LeChuck, and a giant chicken.
Giant chicken, huh? So this island, Plunder Island, and I assume that the town's name is Puerto Pollo. So this island is basically the retirement home for retired pirates. Alright.
Elaine is governor of this island, too?
Actually, Elaine is the governor of the entire Tri-Island area, comprised of Melee, Booty, and Plunder Islands. She moved to her fort here on Plunder after the kitchen and landscaping staff quit her Booty Island mansion.
Right. So that explains the last battle in the first episode. So how did you end up here?
How did you end up on Plunder Island?
I realized that my location in the swamp on Scab Island wasn't ideally situated.
So you moved to a swamp on a different island?
I just said I could see the future. I never claimed to be an expert in real estate.
Yeah. Well, truth to be told, it was a bit more pain in the ass to get to your place in the on Scab Island, because I had to use a coffin there to row in the swamp. So what's about this giant chicken business?
What about this giant chicken business?
Ah yes, Guybrush. You have landed on an island gripped by the cold, clammy hand of fear.
Oh
Don't
shit.
you think you're being a bit overdramatic?
This was a peaceful island until the great beast landed on our shores. Some say it was sent to make the islanders pay for their cruelty. Others claim it was simply blind fate. Whatever the impetus, it came.
So what came, a giant chicken? The infamous bear pig of Plunder Island? Is this gonna be scary? Ah!
A giant chicken?
It was El Pollo Diablo, the giant demon chicken. Tall as a man, and twice as powerful, his massive drumsticks propel him through the dark jungle with ease. No one has seen the beast, but on the eve of the full moon, his blood-curdling squawk can be heard from every corner of this wretched island. In the dark of night, he roosts, patiently watching, waiting for the one day.
No, wait. Don't tell me. Let me guess.
That sounded like a plot of a terrible B-horror movie. So anyway, El Diablo, the Devil Chicken. Is that a possible reference to Diablo, the Lord of Terror in Diablo games? Nah, that can't be it. Anyway, he's hatching that diabolical scheme. He's establishing a new pecking order. He's going to buck the system. Oh, these puns are amazing. He's crossing the road to freedom. I'm sorry, guys. These puns are making me laugh more than they really should here. Alright, Siperos, let's get it together. Hatching a diabolical scheme, establishing a new pecking order. Yeah, this is too funny for me. I feel it's too funny for me. Buck a system. Yeah, let's go with this one. He's establishing a new pecking order.
He's establishing a new pecking order.
He roams the island, exacting terrible vengeance on those who would capture and eat his smaller brethren.
Oh, give me a break.
There were once others like you, skeptical to the true nature of the beast. But they're all dead now, pecked into a bloody pulp by his savage beak.
Yikes.
But I'm sure you have nothing to worry about.
No, of course not.
Yeah, right, whatever.
I mean,
Thanks. I've heard all I needed to know.
I mean, we are the protagonists of this game, so we can't die, right? But yeah, those puns they made me laugh way too hard, and I think I was tearing up a little bit here. I actually had to hold my laughter. But anyway, I want to know what voodoo spells you're working on. Yeah, might as well ask.
I want to know what voodoo spell you're working on.
Voodoo spell? Oh, this. This is just a fondue I'm making for tonight. Would you like to try it?
Does it have any skink toes in it?
A few.
I'll pass.
Fondue. Cheese fondue. That's some great stuff. I want to know more about safe hair replacement systems. What?
I want to know more about safe hair replacement systems.
I can imagine. Didn't you have a beard the last time I saw you?
Yes, he did actually.
I sure did. A really cool one. I wonder what happened to it.
Did you shave it by any chance? But yeah, he did have a beard.
I want to know more about a diet I can live with.
I'll share with you knowledge passed from mother to daughter in my family for generations.
What's that?
Low fat, high fiber. It works.
Right. More about variable rate mortgages.
I want to know more about variable rate mortgages.
Bad idea. Though attractive to the first-time homeowner, the rate reacts wildly to fluctuations in the market and can work against the buyer over time. You're best off starting with a 20% down payment and a variable rate mortgage, then refinancing at a fixed rate after 1 or 2 years as the market warrants.
Could you repeat that?
No.
Alright, but that was random. I want to know more about a career in TV and VCR repair. What the hell, might as well.
I want to know more about a career in TV and VCR repair.
So you want to make more money?
Sure, we all do.
Stick to pirating.
I want to know more about the Aztec god. I just let him pronounce it for me.
Yeah, I want to know more about the Aztec god, Quetzalcoatl.
Really sweet guy. Not at all as bloodthirsty as they make him out to be. Shorter than you might think.
Alright, I guess that was all of the random dialogue options, so guess we can leave now.
Thanks for your help. Gotta go.
And down she goes. And now, let's leave this place. Actually, was there fast travel? Oh yes, there was. Nice. If I recall correctly, I never realized that there was a fast travel system like this in the game when I was playing this for the first time when I was a kid. So it was a big revelation for me when I found out that yeah, there's a fast travel system. So let's go to the town of Puerto Pollo. Ah, the feels of nostalgia. Well, I guess we can start with chatting with this short pirate.
Lemonade.
Yes, I can read that.
How inspiring. A budding young entrepreneur.
Mm-hmm.
Hello there, Sonny. You open yet?
Oh boy, my first customer. Gee willikers, is this gonna be swell. Hi, my name's Kenny Foulmouth. It sure would be neat if you would buy some of my lemonade. It only costs a nickel. And best of all, I have a bottomless mug policy.
That does sound like a good deal.
Indeed. Too good to be true, if you ask me.
Is the lemonade good?
Oh gosh, yes. It's a very healthful drink. Even better for you than placing leeches on your tongue.
Wow.
Who would have thought?
I'd like to buy some lemonade.
Sure, we have a bottomless mug policy, you know. That'll be a nickel.
I guess he takes wooden nickels.
Hey! There's no bottom to this mug. Give me my money back.
I'm sorry. I did tell you about our bottomless mug policy. And there are no refunds.
Of course not.
Why, you little...
Thank you. Come again.
I knew that it sounded too good to be true. Dye wet. Oh, I don't want to look at my inventory.
It's a great big vat full of red dye. Number 2.
Alright. More plaques and signs.
Danger Cove.
So that's the way to the Danger Cove, but we can't get there just yet. We need something to cut our way through that thick jungle. So we're not gonna get there for a while.
Danger. Do not enter.
Danger.
Plunder Island Naturalist Society Nature Trail.
What about this block?
Bush. A pristine example of one of the many decorative bushes used for landscaping Plunder Island.
Bush.
Ipecac, Cephalus ipecacuana, one of the creeping vines common throughout Plunder Island. The syrup made from the ipecac flowers was used by the early settlers of Plunder Island as a purgative. Beware.
Beware, huh? Walk through speaker.
Blondebeard's Chicken Shop. It's the two-way speaker for the walkthrough.
Well, shall we try it?
Hello? I can't understand you. What was that? Forget it.
Was that one of Charlie Brown's parents? I guess so. Chicken coop.
It's a chicken coop, but I don't see any chickens.
Oh yeah, they were freed by the El Diablo. And a flyer. Looks like we can pick it up.
Down because your chicks turned to gold? Come to the swamp, get your fortune told. Voodoo and things. Formerly just Voodoo. Visit our new location on Plunder Island.
Well, let's pick that. And, well, let's go here and see what we have here.
Do you have a reservation?
Well, of course I do.
Of course I have a reservation.
Then let's see your reservation slip. No reservation slip, huh? Then out you go.
Oh yeah, we couldn't get there just yet, so we need a reservation slip. Alright.
It's an old crow's nest, converted into a sign for the chicken shop.
Ah, good old chicken. One of my favorite kinds of meat. And my folks actually got a few chickens about a few weeks ago or so, and to their backyard. And no, we are not. And no, they are not living in a countryside or farm or somewhere else in the middle of nowhere. We are actually living. We are actually living quite near to the center of our city. So no, we are not living in a countryside or anything. And they got 5 chickens or so to their backyard. Anyway, so there's a barber shop we can go to. We can also leave this place through here or here. And there's also what is this place anyway? Looks like a town hall.
The front door is closed.
Well, what is that place?
The Long John Silver Center for the Performing Arts presents Spear.
Long John Silver's, huh? But there's a back door we can use. Okie dokie, so there's quite a few things that we can pick up, but before that, let's check the stage.
To swab or not to swab?
Alright,
No, that's not right.
and what is this? Romeo and Juliet? Well, I certainly hope not, if this is supposed to be Juliet.
Right. The show opens today. Then I kill
It's an actor.
thespian. I don't remember. Is the
What
water
about that?
ballet before or after my nads?
That is just disturbing.
Yeah, indeed. Very.
A pirate by any other name would still reek. Ah.
Yo, hey, ahoy, buddy, pal.
Ahoy!
I'm a dangerous pirate, and who are you?
I'm a dangerous pirate. Who are you?
Cromwell. Slappy Cromwell. It's not my real name, actually. My agent told me my given name just didn't have star quality.
What was your given name?
Rex Fortune, Adventure Seeker.
I see. What's that putrid, stench-ridden drivel that you're rehearsing?
But this is the master work of the bard. Do you really think it's that bad?
Oh, it's that bad. 2 parents drink grog. Was the Great Pyramid of Cheops originally 481 feet high? Alright. Bad luck boy.
Oh, it's that bad.
Oh, I knew I shouldn't have altered the material. How could I have taken up my wretched pen and stabbed it bodkin-like through the unsullied poetry of the master?
You rewrote Shakespeare?
I was compelled to. Not a single person was coming to any of my performances. Oh, these stupid, brutish pirates, not men enough to confront their own sensitive inner natures. So I rewrote the whole folio, contracted the brilliance of decades into a 45-minute review. Spear! A theatrical medley.
Why can't you go back to the original scripts?
Oh, the sweet, sweet, bitter irony of it all. Now that you have confirmed that I have produced a work of unredeemable trash, I'm more or less guaranteed to have a financial success on my hands.
Why do I find that strangely encouraging?
Alright. Alright. Can I watch your rehearse your horrible play?
Can I watch you rehearse your horrible play?
I'd rather you didn't. I get nervous when people watch.
Of course.
Yeah, of course. Carry on.
Carry on.
Next, I burn
What about you?
cities, subdue its army, trample its citizens.
So how'd you get roped into doing this show?
I'm a spokesmodel, actually. But what I really want to do is act. People just don't take you seriously when you're a spokesmodel.
How surprising.
Yeah, isn't it?
Break a peg leg.
Thanks.
And
Break a
then
peg leg.
I smash the watermelon.
What's this block?
What fools these men with moral...
Prop tree. Fake trees of this genus were often used by early settlers for theatrical productions.
Oh, I'm
No
never
shit.
going to get ready for this performance.
I would have never known. And we can also get up there.
Smells like something's burning. Must be this shoddy 17th century electrical wiring. Wait a second. Somebody's been monkeying around with these controls. I'll need to read the instructions before they'll work.
So yeah, this is also part of a future puzzle that we have to do, but we can't do it just yet. So yeah, let's go back down, and now let's pick up some of these items here before we end this episode. So the first thing that we can pick up here is this magic wand.
It's a magic wand.
And pick it up.
Watch me make this disappear.
How did you do that, Guybrush? Alright, so, and I believe that... Could we use this on this hat here?
Nothing up my sleeve? Presto! Hey, it worked. There's something inside.
I'm actually surprised, Guybrush. It actually worked. So, we got a book. What book is this?
The A-M-C's of ventriloquism.
Ventriloquism, huh? Alright. And then, what else? Oh, and there's also these lices that we...
Looks like a nice coat. With just a few flakes of unsightly dandruff.
And there should be some lice that we can pick up.
I'd hate people to think less of this guy just because of a slight problem with... Hey, this isn't dandruff. Oh!
Yeah, it's lice.
They're, wiggling.
So yeah, we are also gonna need those in this game, obviously, quite soon. Now, was that everything? Or have I forgotten something? Look at the mirror.
I wonder if there's a part in this play for a dashing rogue pirate.
Oh, there should be. I'm sure that there is. Donkey head.
It's a donkey mask.
Or mask. Blood Island sticker. Oh yeah, this...
Hey! It's a sticker from Blood Island. It says, Blood Island is for bleeders. A message from the Blood Island Tourism Council. Hey, maybe the performer who owns this trunk knows how to get to Blood Island.
Oh yeah, that guy who is acting here, he's from Blood Island.
Act 4, Scene 8. Join me, Rosencrantz. I am your father.
I am
Excuse
your
me?
father. If you don't know where that reference is from, then I don't know what to tell you. Except that it's from Star Wars. Anyway, have you been to Blood Island, sir?
Have you been to Blood Island?
But of course. Blood Island was once the place to be if you were an artist in the Caribbean. Those were the days. We were young and wild, pushing the limits of our craft. Oh, what risky, daring performances we gave. We weren't afraid to shock or offend the stodgy, mainstream sensibilities of our audiences.
Oh, what did you perform?
Dinner theater, mostly.
Could you tell me how I can find Blood Island?
My agent, Palado Domingo, always handled the travel arrangements. He would know how to get there.
Any idea where I could find him?
He's a member of the Brimstone Beach Club here on Plunder Island. You might catch him there.
Alright, I guess we have to go to the Brimstone Club, Brimstone Club Beach Club, or whatever it was.
Carry on.
And then I do some prop comedy.
Alright, so let's leave this place, and now let's try to go to that beach area. So let's go here. That led us here. Alright, but we don't need to do anything here. And actually, we can't do anything here yet, I think.
Sumatran rubber tree. Donated to Puerto Pollo by our Sumatran sister city of Vacaville. This tree is the only one of its kind in the entire Western Hemisphere, and stands as an everlasting symbol of the friendship between our two cities.
Well, that's nice. So, the theater.
Good morning. At the tone, Caribbean Standard Time will be 3, 50, 1, and 24 seconds. Beep.
Oh, wait, what?
Good morning. At the tone, Caribbean Standard Time will be 3:50, 1, and 43 seconds. Beep.
Oh, hey, that's the exact same. That's the exact time. That's the exact same time that we are having in Finland right now. Holy shit! This game can actually tell you the right time. Now that's quite fucking impressive. I don't think that I can name any other point-and-click adventure game that can tell you the actual the actual time that you're having in real life. So yes, it was right. It is 3:51 here in Finland right now. So in the middle of the night. 3:51 a.m. to be more specific. But yeah, let's leave this place, and this should be the beach that the actor was talking about. So yeah, this is what was it called again?
Brimstone Beach Club.
Brimstone Beach Club. Yeah, alright. But I think I'm going to end this episode here, and in the next one, well, we'll try to get to the beach and possibly talk to this guy and see what else we can do. So yeah, that's for next time. Now then, thank you for watching once again, and see you next time for more The Curse of Monkey Island.